entire city. His power turned the lower-ranking demons undead. It's something that should not even be possible.
And the undead demons still roam the city to this very day.
And so that's how we became the Guardians of the High King's Seal, as the highest-ranking undead.
In the years since then, we've buried our former allies, and Gus set up a security net that uses magic, allowing us to continue protecting our treasured city.
There was nothing left for us to do. You can see that we are bound to the city by our contract. We can't even learn what goes on outside. The three of us began talking about the possibility that humanity had already died out. And then you came along. Or speaking more accurately, it was the demons who brought you here.
Oh. So then, I was meant to be a sacrifice to break the High King's seal. No wonder you couldn't tell me before. You couldn't bring yourselves to do it.
Yes, as crude as he is, even Blood was careful about that.
I can't believe you just called me crude.
After the demons were defeated, we argued with Gus a little bit over what we should do with you.
Argued?
Gus made it known he was against it, but Blood and I decided to go ahead and raise you anyway.
That's why Gus said that.
On the day when you brought a human child back here, my first thought was that you shouldn't have even bothered.
The fact that the demons were able to bring you here means that there must be a place outside that's inhabited by humans relatively close by.
I'm sure you're imagining that the situation outside looks pretty grim right now, but if that's the case, you simply need to build the strength to bust through it, just like you already have been doing.
So that's the story of why I'm here right now, huh? I'm about to head into a nation of people who survived the Great Uprising. I'll take with me the strength that the three of them gave me. One day, I'll come back to this city. I'll bring my family and friends and introduce them. I could even rebuild this city. I know that one day...
Well, be happy, and don't forget to pray so you can do good.
Huh?
You were the best pupil I could have asked for. Even in today's test in terms of substance, you bested me. You clever, precocious son of mine. I sure love you. Keep getting strong.
In no time at all, we became a real family. You made me so happy. Well, my sweet boy, your mother loves you very much.
Wait a minute, why are you talking like this is our last goodbye?
You said your farewells, heroes.
Yeah.
We have. Go ahead. We're ready.
At last you have lost your attachment. In accordance with our contract, place your souls in my hands right now.
I can't do anything. I can't move. Why? Please move.
Wastari!
Oh yes, there was a magic user left among you.
Will, take Blood and Mary and get out of here. Don't you worry.
A nearly forgotten memory came back to me. There was an old sorcerer in a book I had loved as a child. To me, he was magnificent.
Ligatur nodus obligatio!
That's a huge amount of mana!
You know all, Sage, and still you cannot resist.
Conciliat sequitur!
You retaliated so fast!
Wastari!
Alida murza equo! Pulsat pede!
A quadruple cast? That's the ultimate magic, normally cast by several people together. It'll reduce all to nothing.
Aupernum tabernas! Regumque turres! Damnatio memoriae!
Curse you, Sage!
Quaerere, ambulare alle vita, noli fugito! He didn't get a hold of your souls, did he?
Nah.
It seems not.
That must have been terrifying for you.
Sorry about that. It turned out exactly the way you were thinking it would.
I was hoping that we could hold out until Will was ready to leave.
Yes, but the two of you made your decision. Now, I'm not so unreasonable that I would demean the intentions behind your choice. I'm just happy that it all worked out in the end, so...
Old man!
To think you were able to destroy my body all on your own. Had I not initially divided my strength into two bodies, I would have been really hindered for quite some time. I commend you. It's true you are a great sorcerer who has exceptional abilities.
Stagnate. Let me go.
Stagnate?
What a shame it would be if I destroyed you now. I'll wait until you've lost your attachment. Now,
Gus!
as for you, you have my gratitude. It's all thanks to you. Well done. These great heroes formed contracts with me. They became the highest ranked undead. With one condition, that when they eventually lost their attachment to the High King, then they would become my servants.
Because of me?
That's right. Thanks to you, the sage's attachment was weakened, and the war ogre and beloved daughter lost hold of theirs completely. I'd say you did a fine job living as their son.
But that's because I was reborn, and I wanted to live right this time around.
It seems that was a shock, and for good reason. I have an idea. Why don't you come and join my army as well? Then you can continue to live harmoniously with your beloved family. But I won't force you to decide right now. Tomorrow's the winter solstice, on that loathsome day when the sun is at its very weakest. I will seek out your answer in the evening.
It was me. I took Blood and Mary's attachment away from them. When Gus was against raising me as a baby, when he taught me excessive amounts of knowledge, when he tried to kill me, when he asked me to lose on purpose, it was all to stop the two of them from losing their attachment to the High King. Still, when Gus tried to kill me, I think he was conflicted. But I was living without a care, totally oblivious. I just sat comfortably on Gus's mental anguish and Blood and Mary's self-sacrifice. I was so excited to be living my life right this time. All I did for my parents was cause trouble. I didn't do anything in return for them, right up until they died. Why would it be different this time? They're gonna die because of me again. I've only caused trouble, and I've done nothing in return. Someone who dies in vain isn't going to be reborn any better. I'm sorry.
Hey! Damn, your face is a wreck, boy.
My goodness, it is. Get up, Will. You shouldn't sleep on the floor in the middle of winter.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, Will. We all end up paying off our debt for the dumb stuff we did a long time ago. Though it was old Gus who knocked the debt collector into orbit, blowing off his contract and failing miserably.
A contract that's forced on someone by extorting their weakness is no contract at all. He deserved to be knocked into orbit.
I've got to admit that it was rather exhilarating to see Stagnate's pale face slowly being erased.
Well, you took one of them down. Perhaps the strength of all three of us could take the other one down.
Now that's the spirit.
By all means, that sounds like a great plan.
They're faking it.
Well, would you look at that? It seems that you're all grown up now, Will. Get out of here already.
You'll just have to be content with the idea that your farewell gift is everything that we've taught you so far. I'm sure you'll be just fine, Will.
Absolutely. Those are my thoughts as well.
You're wrong. You're all wrong. I'm not who the three of you think I am.
Talk to us, Will.
I have these memories of a past life. I was a totally worthless person. So when I was reborn, I thought that this time I could live my life right. But I made you three suffer without ever knowing it. Even in my past life when my parents died, I have no idea how I felt. Because I can't remember. I can't remember anything. After all the trouble I caused for them, I don't even know if I cried. I'm worthless. Trash. Once again, I can't do anything. I can't give you anything in return. I'm nothing but useless garbage.
Will, you must grit your teeth.
Mary.
Speaking as your mother, I will not allow you to go on hurting yourself anymore. You say that you're garbage. You've always been very serious and one of the most earnest people I know. So what about your past life? For goodness sake, why are you so shaken up? Just because Stagnate upset you a little? You're feeling all of this anguish because the memories of your past life are murky and vague? You're crying so much right now just for our sake? Why would someone in your situation not cry? Will, stand up. Stand up. William! Straighten up now. Stop kicking yourself. What's your response?
Yes, ma'am.
You get chewed out because you're being all mopey.
It looks like the little whiner has just disappeared.
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine now. Mary was here to protect me. So, I have a favor to ask. Please allow me to protect all of you. Virtuous gods, I will soon go and fight an evil god for the sake of my beloved mother, father, and grandfather. If you would see fit to observe my efforts, please grant me a bit of your protection.
So, have you made up your mind?
Yes, I have, Stagnate. Evil god. I don't plan on giving you a single thing. But surely a god such as yourself would never dream of running away from a human child, isn't that right?
You have thought this through quite well. Let me guess, you're hoping to restrict my actions by getting me to focus my consciousness on you alone, yes?
He figured me out.
I'll play along, okay. But please realize you're challenging a god. You must first show me you are worthy of such a challenge.
Can this be? Those three said when they became guardians of the seal, they buried all their allies who had been sacrificed. But where? It's obvious. Right here!
I am the god of the undead. Undead god Stagnate. I lead an army of undead soldiers.
Yeah? So what if you are? Then I'll just take them all on! Coterie! Uranium! Acceleratio!
Oh, he is somehow pulling this off against 100 heroes. thought I'd be dealing with you and the three heroes. I'm impressed. Tell me, young man, what is your name?
I'm Will.
I see. I'm asking you again, Will. Won't you join me? I have taken a liking to you. Your strength, your backbone, everything about you is desirable. I would be happy to welcome you as a general in my undead army.
What are you?
If you make the choice to come with me, I will free your body from an unpleasant death. You will be able to live closely and harmoniously with your three family relations. There will be no goodbyes or sorrows. If we conquer this dimension, your relationship will last for all eternity. Isn't this world unfair? With its endless and absurd tragedies, I wish to overturn this harsh reality, to create an eternally kind world, free from the horrors and threat of death.
I don't think he's lying. I can actually detect a sense of warmth in his words.
Come over, Will. Enter a contract with me exactly as they did. Now, drink my blood. By doing so, you can bid farewell to death. First the sage and now you. I truly cannot let my guard down when you're around.
Did I die or something? This place feels very familiar, as if I've walked through here before. It has been a long time, Goddess of Light. I'm starting to remember. Yes. I've walked under the starry sky before. She was silent then, too. But I remember her footsteps being filled with care and compassion. I thought it was a star, but it's not. It's a planet. What are those lights?
Traversing souls. They cross worlds to prevent the stagnation of all things.
How could I have forgotten this beautiful sight?
A question.
Okay.
Why did you feel the need to reject Stagnate's invitation?
'Cause in my previous life I was a shut-in. Whenever anything got me down, I didn't bother to get back up. It was a pathetic way for one to live. Except, there's one thing I realized. Being alive and not being dead aren't the same thing at all. I wasn't dead in my previous life, but that was about it. I didn't have the courage to do anything. Just the fact that I had to keep living was a burden. I didn't care if I died, so I wasn't really alive. And by not being alive, I didn't have to fear death. And so, because just a little of that memory stayed with me, I was able to make the decision to live a good life in this world. I think that if I live right, I can die right. Denying death like Stagnate promised and trying to live forever would be the same as being in that room again. No matter how else he tries to sweeten it, I would still refuse. I just want to live and die with those three. They're my family. I mean, who wouldn't want to protect their family? That's all. Thanks for listening.
You are William, child of blood and Mary, a soul who has crossed worlds.
Yes,
You now fully understand the gravity of life,
yes,
and you are still prepared to accept death.
yes,
You fully understand the despair of death, right?
yes,
And you still love all of the lives that will one day burn out.
yes. I finally realized the meaning of it all, thanks to your grace. Thank you so much, Gracefield.
I have heard your sincere wish. William, so long as you do not forget your resolve, you've got what it takes. Wake now, make your oath, and we shall walk together until your life ends and I come to guide you once again. I shall be your guardian deity.
Goddess of the cycle of death and rebirth, Gracefield, please walk by my side.
Citing a blessing, huh? What do you hope to get done with that? Such a vague technique is no match for my blood coursing through your... He has a stigma.
This is the badge I earned when I learned Mary's prayer. My arms burned by divine fire.
Now that I can see your body more closely, how many holy communions have you taken?
Every day, Mary prayed to Mater for food to sustain me. Mary's daily prayers, her unyielding heart, will not bend to you! And I swear to you, my God,
Yeah, the stronger your vow, the easier it is to earn it. But they also say that you will be destined to experience many hardships in exchange.
I will offer up my life to you. I will be like your sword to banish evil, and like your hands to save the suffering. I swear it on the flame of Gracefield!
You earned the protection of Gracefield? What a shame. A crying shame. I had so hoped that you would be joining my ranks. But since you have been taken in by her, I have no choice.
God of the undead stagnate! I will defeat you and fulfill my oath!
Unseasoned hero, die with your resolve undone. Kill him!
It's okay. I know exactly what I need to do.
The divine torch?
Gracefield's divine protection grants peace and guidance to the souls of the dead.
How dare a fledgling priest put on such airs?
Acceleratio!
War started!
Where will he come from next? If he makes any careless moves, I'll leap straight at him and deal the finishing blow. Stagnate is consumed by the desire to kill me. We're on even footing. If I fight him now... Was that some kind of warning? What about? What if it's possible he's not consumed with me at all? No, the temple! Acceleratio! It was all a bluff. He was pretending to be consumed by rage, and then threw up a cloud of dust. Stagnator は僕を殺す気で熱くなっている。形勢は互角。このまま戦えば。まずい、宣伝だ。アクヘルレティオ。全部ブラフだ。熱くなったり苛立ったふりをして、その上で土煙を巻いて、奴が狙っているのはブラッドとマリーだ。間に合え、間に合え。とかアクヘルレティオ。スタグネイトの言葉を信じるなら、僕は奴にとって多少は警戒に値する存在なのかもしれない。けれどそれは 無限に生きる不死神にとって今は重要な話じゃない。奴にとって優先すべきはブラッドとマリー、そしてガスだ。灯火の神様の加護を得て祝祷術を手に入れた今の僕なら3人を輪廻に返すことができる。奴はそれを警戒したんだ。ブラッドたちの魂と僕というリスクを天秤にかけて刀剣を演じて。それは僕が最初にやろうとしていたことじゃないか。ダメだ、間に合わない。神様の力まで借りてやっと互角の戦いに持ち込んで、なのにあんな手に引っかかってそれで終わりだなんて。見覚えはないはずなのに。それで全てが伝わった。マリーは最初から許されていたのだ。彼女はマリーを憎んでなどいなかった。マリーが許しを求めていなかったから、甘い態度など望んではいなかったから、だから見守り望みのままに叱り続けていたのだ。その加護を剥奪することもなく、ずっと200年もマリーが自分を許せるようになるまで、ひたむきに自分を慕う娘の危機にかばわない母親がいるだろうか。マリーが慕い続けた地母神マーテルは偉大な女神だった。マーテルがくれたこの一瞬に灯火の神グレースフィールよ、安息と導きよ。魂を輪廻の輪へと導くディバイントーチ。それでもスタグネイトのエコーを倒しきれない。だったら狙うのはそうだ、抵抗しない二人はディバイントーチで輪廻の輪へと帰ってしまう。だからお前はかばわざるを得ない。
輪廻を停滞せよ、導きをまとえ。
そして僕の術を打ち消すその一瞬、アクヘレレティア
タケレオ
とにかく小さい魔法をうまく精度よく使うことを覚えるんじゃ。
存在抹消の言葉なんて大魔法よりよっぽどガスらしい痛快な一撃だ。
マリーとブラッドの効果、グリースフィールの使徒ウィル、そんな忘れぬぞ。我が軍門に下らぬ限り、もはやお前に安息でやるはない。
そのセリフ、三流の悪役みたいだな、神様。グレースフィールの灯火にかけて僕はあなたのものにはならない。ちゃんと生きて、そして死ぬ。クワレ、アンブラレアレビータ、ノーリーフェギト、エティアムシゲラム。本当にギリギリだった。ブラッドからもらったオーバーイーター、ガスがエコーの片割れを倒してくれたこと、マリーの守護神マーテルが時間を稼いでくれたこと、これまで3人が分け与えてくれたもの、剣や魔法、祈りの技術、そしてそれよりもっと大切な人としての真のようなもの、どれか一つでも欠けていたら勝ち目なんかなかった。神様の加護のおかげであり、3人のおかげだ。
ミル。ミル。よく無事で。
マリー。
よくやったな。
ブラッド。
血のつながりがないとはいえ、仮にもマリーとブラッドの子、このくらいは成し遂げて当然じゃ。
やった。やったよ。守れた。3人ともここにいる。
よし、じゃあ改めてウィルの成人祝いも兼ねて祝勝会だな。
そうですね。片付けとかは後日でいいでしょう。
ならば、とっておきの200年もののあれを出さんとな。
まさかドワーフのあれか。ガスじいさん、んなもん隠してたのかよ。
子供に飲ませるにはもったいないじゃろうが。
何それ、美味しいの？
一体がありゃわしが飲みたいくらいじゃ。
いいじゃねえか、振りだけでもよ。めでてえ席だ。
そうそう、ガスも一緒に飲もうよ。
ミル？飲みすぎないようにするんですよ。前みたいなことがあったらもう容赦しませんからね。
はい。
ブラッドもですよ。
何をやっとるんじゃ。では用意をしてくるかの。
じゃあ俺たちも。
マリー、ブラッド。
ああ、やっぱダメか。
ダメみたいですね。仕方ありません。執着も消えて、不死身に魂を売るのも拒否して、なおアンデッドでいたいですなんて通るわけがありません。
ま、そりゃそうだよな。一晩くらいは負けてほしいもんだが、そうもいかねえか。
グレイスフィールはものすごく手心を加えてくださっていますよ。本来なら即座に消えていても不思議じゃありません。
二人とも何を言って。
ああ、ウィル。俺とマリーはここまでだ。
冗談だよね。せっかくのお祝いなのに、ひどいな。
ウィル、あなたは賢いから分かっているでしょ。
すまねえな。
ごめんなさいね。
どうにかならないの？
なりません。できたとしてもしてはいけません。
お前も言ったろ。ちゃんと生きて、そして死ぬってやつだ。200年くらい迷ったが、まあ寄り道の範囲だろう。
それに、親は子供よりも先に死ぬものです。それが自然の大地の摂理というものです。
そっか、そうだよね。けど、一度だけ言っちゃいけないことを言うね。それでも僕はマリーとブラッドが行くところなんて見たくない。いつかここに帰ってきた時、またマリーとブラッドに会いたい。ブラッドと試合をして、やっつけたりやっつけられたりして、バカなことを言い合いたい。マリーと一緒に家事をして、上達しましたねなんて言ってほしい。いつか僕の子供や孫とかを見てほしいし、その子たちにもいろいろ教えてほしい。それなのに今消えちゃうなんてひどいよ。嫌だよ。二人がいなくなったら僕はこれからどうやって生きていけばいいのさ。行かないでよ。
いないのに自分の女扱いですか？
近くの集落で惨劇が起こ。
ばあさんに拾われて。
灯火の神を。これでもう大丈夫ですよ。
おいくらくらいお包みすれば？
まあ結構ですよ。
Hey, I got a challenge for you. Don't skip this video for 30 seconds and receive a bonus. I've been playing the online
놓쳐 발생한 간접 살인에 해당된다고 볼 수 있습니다.
Happy birthday!
Aw, thank you, but this is an awfully big candle.
Come on, blow it out. Come on, give it some more go. You can do it.
About this game. I took all the gestures off just because I think I accidentally do them sometimes. I'm not really trying to. And playing offline, you don't really need them. I mean, it's like more of a flex than anything. I put the steed whistle to summon the horse on the bottom pouch, and I put that on there as well, just like up and down. Equipment, I transferred the flask. I think it was 3 in 1. I put on all 4 on this for the healing. I'll probably do like 3 in 1 again once I start getting like some spells and summons and all that. Gotta keep this on. We got this from the last boss we just took down. I went and farmed a little bit. Let me show you. I think I'm like level 15. Can I sit at the campfire? Cannot rest at Sites of Grace right now. Now, I came over here like a fast travel. He was asleep. It's nighttime. It's all gloomy. And they popped up. So let me talk to her really quick.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Sure.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Spirit Calling Bell. What in the world is that? Oh, wait. Lone Wolf Ashes. Is this my first one?
Forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
All right, summoning spirits. This is the first one I've gotten of this. I didn't see any of this in the network test, by the way. Like I said, all I did in the network test is take down the tree sentinel, and I got stuck on that first major boss, and then the thing expired. So, all right. Spirit Calling Bell, you can now use, so you can use ashes to summon various spirits. One type of spirit at a time. Okay. We should try this out, right?
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the 2 fingers?
And she just goes away. I like how she...
What is Outplay? You play, and it records. You can choose exactly what you want it to record, whether it be kills, assists, deaths, wins, just the action, which saves you a lot of recording space. And it's all neatly organized, which saves you time, too. The list of games is huge. Just to mention a few, it works with games like Valorant, Apex, Splitgate, Rocket League, Dota 2, the list goes on. You can record the whole session or match, so you have that option too. There's an inbuilt editor so you can make quick clips and share them directly to social media or Discord friends. And you know what's even more convenient? You can do all of this while you're still in the game. I can't find a reason not to use this. You can download Outplayed for free.